She had a soul that spoke to me. We communicated silently, as if we shared the very same space. And her face caught and reflected the light. She had a certain je ne sais what, but as of yet we hadn't met, except on the internet. She had the finest features I'd ever seen, at least through a webcam and a 12-inch screen. And we talked and we typed, and quickly we did find that our erotic predilections were completely of a kind. We sated ourselves the best we could, but railed against the distance. I posited that we should meet. She offered no resistance. Kansas City seems to be equidistant geographically. We set a date and a time to meet, and I snapped into action, preparations to complete. I visited some local stores with age restrictions on the doors to purchase items I believed thought might be well received. I flew to down the day before, a rendezvous with mon amour. I checked into a suite, it was well suited for a queen, and I unpacked all my purchases and I began to set the scene. Spanish fly in the minibar, a stripper pole and morning star, strap-on dongs at different angles, Benoit balls and Kegel bangles, lambskin, butterfly, dolphin and rabbit, jockstrap, nipple clamp, edible habit, ropes and masks and hoods and ticklers, paints and restraints and Wartenberger pricklers, creams and lube, antibacterial, condoms and dams, anti-venereal, quadruple dildos of various speeds, probes and plugs and blindfolding beads, battery-powered pasty propellers, pumps and extenders for less endowed fellas, enema bulb and horse bit, and a do-it-yourself Prince Albert kit. When she called up from the lobby, I uncorked the Cabernet, closed the curtains and lit the candles and put on Donny Hathaway. I couldn't be more prepared for our liaison to begin, as softly she knocked, and I gently let her in. She took off her top and she took off her pants, then spent 10 minutes peeling out of her Spanx. It came as much of a relief, you know, 'cause I could finally exhale and let my belly go. I handed her a garment that I wished for her to don. She hinted at resistance, then winked and put it on. It was a G-string mounted vibrator with a small remote control. It was my fail-safe, my insurance, my ace in the hole. We started reading Tantra for the masses, but wouldn't you know, we both forgot our reading glasses. We quickly decided to try a different tactic, 'cause a 12-hour organism seemed a tad anticlimactic. I resolved that I would cuff her and trace her with a feather, but it seemed that my new lover was allergic to leather. And I was fingering the remote control in my bustier pocket as she spun a split on the stripper pole and pulled her hip out of its socket. We consulted WebMD for some medical advice. I ran down the hall, came back with a bucket full of ice. We finally found ourselves a less painful position that we could consummate our love before we summoned a physician. We quickly reconnected with some caressing and some kissing and got down for the main event, but one main thing was missing. So I rummaged through my little baggie of supplies and I popped 2 Viagra, but still nothing did arise. As I relate this sorry tale, forever shall I grieve that those little blue Viagra look a lot like a leaf. And the CD player played my favorite Donny Hathaway tracks. Where's the love? What's going on? And to be young, gifted, and black. So I grabbed the remote, I pressed it desperately. Instead of turning her on, it turned on the TV. And there we lay on the bed watching Judge Judy juristing among the lube-encrusted ruins of my life's surely surest thing. So let this be a lesson in the form of a song. The more you try in life, the more can go wrong. Everything fell apart in my hands. But ain't that always the case? For the best laid plans and the best planned lays.